When I was just a little boy. No, listen, when I was a boy, £1,000 was a lot of money. You know, they'd say, you just need £1,000, 1,000. And now it's like 1,000,000, you know. Well, actually, then it was a millionaire as well, a millionaire. Now everybody in the news and all these sorts of programs are talking about billion. It's costing 20 billion, 100 billion. So when I was a boy, you know, it was hundreds, in the hundreds, and 1,000 was a lot. And you could be a millionaire, you know, and you would read comics about billionaires maybe. But now it's billionaires. And what's after a billion? It's the question. Is it zillion? And then, you know, in 10 years, when I'm saying, oh yeah, I know somebody who's a zillionaire. But what happens then in 25 years? What's it going to be then? Is it trillion? Or how does it go? Is it billion, trillion, then zillion? How does it go? I mean, because we're going to need it. Because the way the economy keeps going, we're going to get to higher and higher numbers. And to have 1 cent or £1 or €1 or $1 will make no sense at all. It's funny, isn't it? It'll make no sense. But there's loads of cents in every combination of money. You know, it's all made up of cents, isn't it? CENTS. Yeah, I think it's mad. And I also, what I really hate about this world is that the world runs on competition, they say. You know, competition for the economy is good. I just don't get that. I mean, I get it, but I don't want to get it. I just don't like that whole idea that, you know, everybody's fighting with each other, you know, to be the best. I don't like that side of it all. That's probably why I hate money altogether, because I can't stand the way it's used, you know. And they're talking about recession, world recession, and talking about people getting less money now, you know, or a pay freeze so that they don't get any, they don't get their wages raised, right? But you know, are professional footballers getting less money, or are they having a pay freeze? What about actors? What about, you know, these people that get a lot of money, the economists themselves? I'm sick of the economists saying that there's a world recession, yet you don't see any recession in their lives, do you? So, things to think about for the future, guys. I really think also the, you know, many millions or zillions or trillions of Americans have been sold the idea that communistic ideas or socialistic ideas, especially the ones that were talked about in Central Europe here, where I am. You know, they just got rid of the Berlin Wall in 1989, you know, and so that's in the last 20 years. They're still recovering from the changeover, you know. They couldn't possibly think that capitalism is actually better than so-called communism. You know, I'll tell you, they did have some great things here, though, from those times. And then capitalism came along. And to be honest with you, I don't see capitalism working. I mean, capitalism to make money, I can't understand it. I mean, some people like myself try and make money, and we're told, oh, you can't make it that way, you know, that's illegal, or you know, for a simple example, me playing music on the street is technically illegal in many countries, but still people do it, you know, it's ridiculous. So I'm shocked and sickened by the state of our economy, the state of our system, of how we do economically. I'm not speaking right, but you know, because I can't speak right, I don't, this is why maybe I don't make it in the world as well, because I don't speak right. Yeah, but it just annoys me, this fucking economy thing, anyway, yeah. Mismanagement of money, if you ask me. Not enough people, you know, getting paid right. You know, they happen to be brilliant at their job, and they don't get more money than their boss, who's not so good, maybe, you know. I don't know. I'd love the perfect scenario world of camera in the sky. You just go about your business, whatever your business is. Camera sees it. And you get paid for all the good that you do. You know? Because we should all be working for the greater good in whatever job your job is. should be for the greater good. But there's too much theft going on around, you know? Too many people are going around competing with each other. It's like the school playground again. All the kids that loved competing and winning things and fighting for things and bullying people even or whatever, you know. And I wasn't one of those kids. So I'm not one of those kids that's turned into this adult. I'm not one of those adults. It doesn't work for me, you know. I'm not a competitive person. I like playing games and winning, you know, but I'm not like, you know, I don't totally win and then step on people. Although I suppose sometimes I do play board games and I do laugh my ass off at people who've lost. Sometimes. There's the phone. Well, I'm off now. Ciao, people. Ciao.